Hey folks, how you doing today? Um, Now I made a video, my recent video about DistroKid, right? And I just wanted to come on here to say that it did kind of seem like I was kind of like bashing them in a way, or like giving them shit. Uh, but that's not the intention that I wanted to portray in that video. I just had a problem. I was fed up, and I wanted to warn you all about that because it could happen to you. It wasn't meant to be like a fuck DistroKid kind of thing, because I actually appreciate what they do for us independent artists. Um, who don't want to basically get into the record label thing, and spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get your shit out there. Um, and what they're doing is a great thing. Um, However, this problem, is a problem, and I just wanted to let DistroKid know about the problem through a video, through me talking, and not just an email. You know, uh, and it is a problem when you have a different band name with one similar word in the band name, um, to get mixed in with that certain band. You know, it's just a headache, and it's annoying because when we're trying to send out links to promote our new album, our new music or whatever, it goes to that other band that has nothing to do with you with a different band name, right? So it is quite of it's an annoyance is what it is. And you know, I'm not really saying that I could get in trouble for this by the other band, because it's obviously not my fault. I have a different band name. It's a different band name, so they can't come after me for that. But, you know, they could come to me and ask me, like, why is your music being put in with our band? You know what I mean? But again, that's not, I would have to tell them, like, listen, it's not me. I go through DistroKid, and they send it out to stores, and the stores add it in there, whatnot. And luckily this hasn't happened yet. But basically what I was saying is that, listen, I think my suggestion to DistroKid is to for them to double check all these stores to make sure it's tagged as a separate entity and not being thrown in with another band that has a different name but with one same word in the band title, right? I just think that they should check that and maybe try to correct that, because we don't have contact with these stores. DistroKid is the one that has the contact with these stores. Um, so it wasn't meant to say fuck DistroKid, because I really do appreciate what they're doing. I really do. And basically, the intention of the video was to warn other uh, artists out there who are thinking about going to DistroKid that this might happen to you. And, you know, one thing I do regret saying in that video is, I would suggest going to CD Baby or somewhere else, because um, that part I didn't mean. That was just kind of coming out of frustration. Excuse me, frogs in my throat. Frustration. It's coming out of frustration. Uh, what you got to realize of what DistroKid is doing to independent artists is a great thing. They're giving us the opportunity to get our music out there to stores that otherwise we couldn't have done like 10, 15 years ago, right? Um, so I got to give it to DistroKid for doing that. Just this one problem, this one issue, uh, just really annoyed me, and it just has to be fixed. Um, Email support can only go so far. That's why I'm doing a video. That's why I'm doing these two videos, to personally, this is me talking to you in the camera instead of a support email. And DistroKid did see that video, and you know they said they were happy to help, you know, and that's great. Like, distro, Jesus fucking Christ, fucking frogs in the throat. You know when you get that little bit of spit in the back of your throat that you can't get, you know, that's what I'm going through now. But listen, DistroKid, I appreciate what you're doing, but can you please fix this problem? Um, you already know my band is Quo, just Quo. That's it, just one word, Quo. Uh, and you know I recently uh, subscribe became a member. Uh, but can you just please check with these stores to make sure I'm tagged as a separate entity and seeing instead of being thrown in with other bands that have one fucking same word in the title but a different band name. I mean, come on. Is that too hard to ask? You know what I mean? Like, you know, all you have to do is contact the stores and say, "Listen, you're this is being thrown in with a different band name. Can you make this band a separate entity from my band?" Right? That's all that they have to do. We don't have contact with these people, with the stores. We don't. Like, I don't know how to get in contact with these people. So, um, that was the original intent of that video. So I apologize if it seemed like, especially apologize to DistroKid if it made it seem like I was after you, because that's not the intention at all. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much clears it up. That clears the air up. There you go. Um, and that's it for me, folks. That's it. That's all I wanted to do is kind of like an aftermath explanation of what I really meant. You know what I mean? So, DistroKid, you're awesome, but please fix this problem. Thank you.